we will talk about hand-foot-mouth disease. It's an acute disease. It's an acute viral disease present as vehicular eruption in mouth and can be also involve hand, feet, buttocks, and genitalia. This disease mainly occur in children under 10 years old, but it also occur in adults because the children are more likely to be risk for infection and the disease because they're less likely than adults to have antibodies to protect them. The etiology of this disease is Coxsackie virus type 16. It's an etiological agent that involved in most cases, but also other strains can be associated with hand-foot-mouth disease, like A5, A7, A9, and A10, B2 and B5 strains. Enteroviruses 7.1 has also caused outbreak of hand-foot-mouth disease with associated neurological involvement. How this disease transmitted? It's transmitted through air. The droplet from coughs of infected people also transmit the disease. The signs and symptoms for the disease, it begins with fever, poor appetite, malaise, and sore throat. Then non-itchy skin rash with very small plaster start to appear on hands, foot, and mouth, and this plaster may be tender and painful, like in the picture. This is an example of plasters on hand, on the palm of the hand, on the soles of the foot, and on the mouth. This is another example of hand-foot-mouth disease. As we see, non-itchy skin rash appear on the palm of the hand and on the sole of the foot and on the mouth. It can be occur in hard palate, on the tongue, on gingiva, anywhere, and also around the mouth. On the skin around the mouth can be appear. This is another example, as we see in the picture, how the plasters look like. The contagious period. Infected persons are most contagious during the first week of illness. The viruses that cause hand-foot-mouth disease can remain in the body for weeks after patient's symptoms have gone away. This means that infected patients can still pass the infection to other people even though he or she appear well. Treatment and medical management. It is mainly to relieve symptoms, pain from mouth sores and for fever, for pain from plasters. Also, we recommend the patient to increase fluid intake to prevent the dehydration. If severe dehydration develops, it can be treated medically by giving fluid through the vein. Prevention, as we know, prevention is better than cure. So you have to washing hands frequently and correctly after using the toilet, before preparing food, after playing, especially for children. The prevention also involves disinfect dirty surface and item. الأيتم اللي بيستخدمها الطفل, you must disinfect them after playing, after and before playing. This disinfection using water, then using chlorine يكون مخفف, إنه نستخدم 1 tablespoon of the chlorine in 4 cups of water. This is a case of 2-year-old patient attends the hospital, complaining from difficulty in eating since a day. The patient developed fever suddenly previous night without any symptoms of flu. After 12 hours, his mother had noticed 2 papules, one in the palm and one of the foot. Following that, he developed severe pain in legs and difficulty to eat, plus severe itching over these papules. Upon examination, we found multiple papules on the palm and foot. Also, papules were present over the trunk region and knee as well. This is at first day on the palm of the hand and on the soles of the foot. Based on also intraoral examination has done, as we see, we found reddish macules 2 millimeter in diameter in the heart ballast. This is a typical case. Based on clinical features, we diagnose the case as hand, foot, and mouth disease. The management in such cases recommend the patient to increase fluid intake, as we talk about, to prevent dehydration. Also paracetamol to control fever, topical local anesthesia for intraoral application, antihistamines to reduce itching, calamine lotion for topical application. After 2 days, papules turned into a fluid-filled cluster. Few clusters were present around the mouth. Also, the later lesions have had subside, improving the patient's ability to take food. This is the shape of the papule, and after 5 days, fluid-filled clusters. Also, a new papules around the mouth start to appear. After the patient has had the treatment, this papules start to heal and return to normal skin in 1 month. The patient was followed up for 6 months and no recurrence was noted. This is the shape of the skin after 1 month. Start to heal, everything will be well. Thank you for listening. I hope you have useful from my presentation.